Hey there, it's Brittany, and welcome back to day 10 of the 12 Days of Christmas 2022. Today we're going to be doing like bead soup earrings. I've already designed them, but I relied heavily on my bead soup. I bought this dish just for doing my 12 Days of Christmas this year, and this is the first video I'm showing it, even though I've had it on my desk the entire time. So this is like a mixture, mostly some Jesse James beads mixes, but just like anything that was Christmas and didn't have a home went in this bowl this time. But I also have a bunch of buckets next to me that had a bunch of Christmas stuff with charms and stuff. So I'm not pulling from just one bead shop or anything today. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the absolute simplest earring. Just a little bell charm that I had. Don't know where it came from. And then a little rhinestone charm that was in a Jesse James beads mix from last year, and one little tiny jump ring and a post earring, a ball post earring. So I'm going to take the jump ring and connect the two components. It's already open. This flower isn't too Christmassy, but I like it. I really like it. It's a little like an amber brown orange color. So I'm just going to close that up. And at the top, the loop up there is not closed, which is just so cool. So I'm just going to slip that right onto my post. I don't need an extra jump ring if it'll cooperate. And if it won't, I'll just open it up more. Oh, there we go. And the way I figured out how to do this is just kind of slide the earring finding to the front, grab down here, and then push down from the top of that loop, and it kind of just squeezes it closed. Just do it kind of gently so you don't slip. But there it's closed, and now that's hanging on there, and we have our earring back. I typically use the comfort earring packs, but I just grabbed this out of the same place where I got the ball, and it's super cute. Little bell earring. I feel like that can be worn for more than just Christmas, but it's really cute. There's our first pair of earrings. So adorable and super sparkly. And that's for the person who doesn't like the big dangly earrings. Okay, the next easiest I would say is going to be a candy earring. I know a lot of you loved the candy earring. I made them using Heidi's stuff. So I found a candy cane charm. I found a candy cane polymer clay bead, a crystal, and a crackle glass bead. These are from the crystal and the crackle glass, I think, are from this mix. So if you have that one, I think it was from last year. So I'm just going to grab an eye pin and stack on my beads. I'm going to put on my candy, then the crystal, then my spacer and my crackle bead. And it's not tilted. The wire's not tilted. The candy just is kind of tilted from how they put the hole in it. And then I'm going to just do a simple loop because this is already an eye pin. Sorry, there's fireworks going on outside. Every holiday, apparently, in my neighborhood is fireworks. Every single one. Mother's Day, Easter, New Year's is crazy, and Christmas. And then we're just going to do a simple loop by rolling that top piece back. And actually, I wanted that to be 90 degrees from how the one on the bottom is. So I just want to make sure I did that. I did it wrong. So what I'll do is just kind of grab one end with the pliers and the other with another pair and twist. And now they're semi 90 degrees. I'm just going to twist one more time. It's a little bit more difficult to do it with an eye pin or something like this, a simple loop, than it would be with a wire wrapped loop. All right, I think we're okay. And I'm going to just kind of fix that loop at the top a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to take this bead down here, or this loop down here, which has gone inside of my polymer clay piece. I'm going to open that up, slide it on my candy cane, close that up. There we go. And then grab an ear wire. And this one's double-sided kind of, but the leaves are on the front, so I just want to make sure that that's showing in the front. And here we go. Super cute candy themed pair of earrings. They're adorable. I love those candy stripes. We used those in a different earring last year. Next, I'm going to, this one, I think all the rest have the same difficulty level. One's a little bit more awkward than the others, but anyway, I have this artistic wire from Beadalon. It's green, and I'm just going to cut a length. Doesn't have to be too much at all. And I'm going to start a wire wrapped loop. I'm going to grab this cute little bell charm, slide that on. And I am going to wire wrap that closed. From now on, if I can find the things that I'm showing you and it's not a specific website, I'm going to try and put them in my, if they're available, my Amazon shop. That's an affiliate link through Amazon. Now, I might not have gotten my item from Amazon, but I think that's the easiest way for me to show you where they are. I might not link to it specifically, but if it's in my Amazon shop, there are a bunch of lists. So it's broken down by like polymer clay tools, beads, jewelry making tools, findings, stringing materials. It's kind of fun to go through there and see what's going on. I have storage stuff over there. So check out the link in the description. So I have this bow. This is from Jesse James Beads. And I am going to go ahead and slip that wire through. There's like a hole in the bottom and there's a hole in the top, and then we have like a ribbon piece in the middle, and then I'm gonna try and slip it through just those two and then re-guide it back through the top, because it's kind of awkward with it's domed, so the holes don't exactly line up. It's just gonna take some finagling, and you kind of just gotta get it go in the right direction. Now, with the first earring I made, I got it, but then there was some scratching on the wire because of the way it is domed or bent. There we go. So I have it there. I'm going to grab it with my pliers to pull because it's a little difficult. I'm just going to slide that down to my bell. And you can see what I meant, like it's kind of stripped some of the color. Oh, it's not showing that much on camera, but you can kind of see how it's textured now. That's the coating that came off. Now I want to make sure that my bow is facing the same direction as my bell. And then I'm just going to do a wire wrapped loop at the top. And a little close today, sorry about that. but I figured I wasn't laying out any jewelry, so we might want the detail shots. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the extra wire. And if you wanted to, you can definitely hit that with some green patina or green paint. I'm okay with how it is. I'm going to grab a silver ear wire. Slip that on. I didn't have any green ones, or I would have used a green one. And there we go. Super cute dangly present bell earrings. I love them. And you could put any charm underneath that you wanted. But I just thought the bells were super cute. They were similar in size. And I just love bows. So, so that's our third pair of earrings already. Next, we're going to do this pretty hunter green tassel from that Jesse James beads mix. This is from Lila Ann Beads. It was in a Christmas mix that I got last year or the year before on a Christmas strand. And then I just have a copper snowflake from Bargain Bead Box, and then these were all Jesse James bead spacers. So I have some 24 gauge parawire from Vintage. I'm going to cut a piece off. And then I'm going to go through my tassel. And I am going to stack my beads. So I'm going to grab first the red crystal rondelle spacer. This is a mixed metals. If you hadn't been able to tell, mixed metals earring. Then my lampwork bead. Then I'm going to grab the brass the gold, then the copper bead cap. Slide those down. And I think I said this in another video. Definitely going to see a lot of mixed metals in 2023 and a lot of stacking of bead caps and metal pieces. It's gonna. I'm telling you, I'm already seeing it everywhere. And then you are gonna put on your snowflake and slide that down. And then the cool thing is that bead cap slides like right in the groove where the hole in the bead is. And I am going to wire wrap that. And I'm going to keep the round one in there, go around, and I'm doing a lot. This one's like wild. Just a lot of wire wrapping, making it messy, getting it to whatever size you want it to be. There we go. Perfect. Snip. And then I have a copper ear wire. Here's our fun pair of earrings. I kind of feel it looks like a Christmas like lantern, but it also kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree. I just think it kind of looks like a lantern that you'd see hanging somewhere. So fun, so festive. This is a little bit long, so I'll probably trim that, but those are just so much fun. I love all the different metals and I love the red stacked on the red, and then that nice Christmas tree green. And then last but not least, I have this cute little wreath. I have a teeny tiny bell. I think this came from Heidi. A jump ring, 2 crystals, a bead cap, and a bow. So I'm super excited. Like I said, I love, love, love bows. I've always loved them. I love using them in jewelry, whether they're real bows or just metal bows. But I am going to take my jump ring and put my bell inside my wreath. Now, the thing here is, if you're not making these for yourself, you want to assess, will the person you're giving them to appreciate the bell? Because I can tell you I wouldn't. I would lose my mind if I wore these, but I have misophonia, and many different sounds will upset me. So you'd put this in, and since it's not going around the top, it's a little difficult, a little awkward, but you'll get it. That's what I feel like this wreath was just made to have something hanging inside. Here we go. Like that. And then I'm going to grab some 22 gauge natural brass wire from Vintage. It's pear wire again. Grab, just cut a length. Measure with your heart. And I am going to do a wire wrapped loop at the bottom. But before I close it again, I'm going to, oh, that was a really funky loop. I'm going to try that again. It was really weird. I'm just going to move it on the top and click that in place, and then I am going to just wrap it closed. I gotta say, like, bead soup projects are a great way to practice your wire wrapping. If you're not too good at it yet, or you feel like you need practice, bead soup's the way to go. All right, next I'm gonna pile on my green crystal, my bead cap, and my taupe crystal, beige, whatever color that is, gray. And then I'm going to do another wire wrapped loop. And you gotta kind of pay attention to direction, but I did in the last one, and it still ended up funky to where I had to adjust it after wire wrapping on the bow. So just try and pay attention, and then fix it if it doesn't work out. But we want to make sure that the bow is on facing the right direction. I think I might have put this on the wrong direction, but we'll see. Because the bow is not double-sided, and neither is the wreath. There we go. Yeah, I put it on backwards. Here we go. So then I'm just gonna close this up, and I'm gonna do quite a messy wrap on this one as well. Getting all that beautiful antique brass wire in there. There we go. Grab an ear wire. I gotta say, everybody's getting earrings for Christmas next year. Or birthdays or whatever. I don't know. They're all getting earrings next year because I have a ton of them. I still have the ones from last year. All right, so then I'm gonna slip that on. Close it up, and this is, I think, oh, I gotta say, yeah, this is my favorite of the day, followed quickly by the present and bell earrings. But just because they're bows, there's crystals, there's a wreath, they're gorgeous. These look like old-timey, vintagey, beautiful pieces. So thank you so much for watching. I really want to know which one's your favorite. We've got the bows and the wreath. We've got our lantern, that's what I'm calling them, the lantern ones. Our candy, of course, we can't forget the candy, Christmas candy earrings. And then we've got our bow and bell. These are my second favorite. And our little tiny, I used bells a couple times today, and our little flower and bell. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Bye-bye.